Hello everybody, welcome back to Being the Odds. It is Monday, January 15th, 2024, MLK Day, and we are back with our NFL best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Being the Odds. Hit that subscribe button, like this video, hit notification bell so you never miss a pick. We post NFL videos every single day, along with the NBA, NHL, and college basketball. We're also coming off a big winning year in the MLB and college football as well. We're going after our first 15,000 subscribers, our first 11 months on YouTube. Really excited to have y'all here. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. So to recap yesterday's results, we had a 5-3 day. And what I normally do is I normally recap the members only first and the free picks. But I'm going to do one free pick first for you guys. So first off, yesterday we had the over 50.5 in Green Bay and Dallas. And here's the deal. In my comments yesterday, it was very interesting. I had a lot of people tell me that I'm a fucking hack because the Dallas defense is number 5 defense in the entire NFL. And oh my God, how can you say the Cowboys defense is overrated? I didn't even say I didn't say they suck. I said they were a tad overrated. And I got a rash of shit from that yesterday. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, poof, Harry Potter magic, all these comments disappeared last night. Wow, who would have thought? Man, 99% of y'all that follow me are fantastic. You guys are amazing. The 1% who will say some fucking out-of-pocket shit, then delete it, y'all are an embarrassment. You guys are fucking clowns, that 0.1% of y'all who do that. My goodness, 41 points dropped on the Cowboys' head, 48 in total because Dak threw a pick 6. And by the way, that was 48 points in the third quarter. If they kept going, this was a 70-point game. I told y'all they were overrated. I told y'all this is going to happen again. And for those of y'all who are Cowboy fans, hey, there's always next year. And guess what? By about July of this year, it'll be we them boys. We're back. It's our team. Y'all suck. You will never be good. You will never be what you were in the 90s. Most of y'all weren't even alive when they were good, including me, by the way. So here's the deal, everyone. Shut the fuck up, Cowboy fans. You're done. It's over. Next, members only best bet, Rams plus 3.5, winner. Packers plus 7.5, winner. Over 51.5 in Rams and Detroit. That was a loss. Can't believe we lost that with 38 points in the first half. Wicks over 2.5 catches. He would have gotten that had they not pulled the starters basically midway through third quarter. CD over 7.5 catches, winner. Cup and Nakua, 5-catch parlay, minus 112. That was a winner. And Jameson Williams over 34.5 receiving yards. That was a tough loss. But overall for the year, we're crushing it. 204 and 134, 60 games over 500, 52 and 20 on best bets. Crushing this NFL season. And we have 8 plays today in the NFL. I'm going to give you guys 5 of them here on the video. 3 of them are going to be members only best bets, along with 2 in the NBA, 1 in college basketball. You can visit zdmbets.com/picks. As a member, get all our members only plays every single day, which is the most profitable best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you have a direct line to me, which means if you have any question about any game you're considering betting, you can reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back of any game you're considering betting. And you'll have free picks due on YouTube sent to you before these videos come out. That'll take advantage of early lines, early odds. The website zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. So let's get into the plays we have today. I'm gonna start with our first, which would be the under 38.5 in Pittsburgh and Buffalo. This is not about the weather. The weather by game time, again, the field will be fucking frozen, but other than that, the snow's going to be done by that point, so it's going to be a mostly clear day. Probably get a little bit of wind. But the fact is, both these teams are 11-6 on the under this year. And Mason Rudolph's first playoff game starting in this cold, in these conditions is going to be very interesting to say the least. The Steelers could barely move the ball against the Ravens' second stringers last week in rain. I don't really see them being able to do that against the Bills' starters today, who is a very, very good defense. And the Bills, if you look at them, are more accurately Josh Allen, make too many mistakes. They turn the ball over too much, and and that's really a Josh Allen thing more than it is anything else. Both these defenses are solid, and the bad weather doesn't help. I'm rolling the under 38.5 here in Pittsburgh and Buffalo. Next, we're going to go Dalton Kincaid over 3.5 catches. He's going to be Josh's go-to guy in cold and bad weather. He's a great route runner, too. And I mean a great route runner. And Pittsburgh doesn't have much of an advantage for him. And if the Steelers is really that frozen, it's going to be very hard for defenders to keep their footing. I'm rolling with Dalton Kincaid over 3.5 catches. And by the way, also, they're going to probably double dicks. They're going to have Joey Porter Jr. on him. They're going to have a safety over the top. That's going to leave Dalton Kincaid with linebacker matchups, and he's going to eat him alive. So I'm rolling with Dalton Kincaid here over 3.5 catches. Next, go Deontay Johnson over 3.5 catches. He's the best route runner on the team. And Rasul Douglas will be on Pickens for sure. Advantage, by the way, Rasul Douglas, in my opinion. But Deontay Johnson's going to get his looks. He's going to be against the number 2 corner on the Bills, who, we'll see how that goes. 4 catches is very reasonable. 1 catch a quarter is not the end of the world. And Deontay Johnson can get plenty of looks, especially with how he played against the Ravens. He was like the one bright spot, and Jaylen Warren in that game. So I'm going to roll Deontay Johnson here for 3.5 catches. Next, we're going to go Chris Godwin over 56.5 receiving yards. He's a go-to guy for Baker versus average corners at best for Philly. Philly's secondary is bad. I mean, they are really, really bad. And Chris Godwin is the go-to guy. And he gets those. There's a route that he runs where it's basically almost like a fade dig, where he starts his route out very much to the outside, going towards the numbers, and he'll cut it back in basically on like a 13, 14-yard route. And he gets 15, 16, 17 yards a catch. I wouldn't roll his catch number just because, I mean, it's also kind of juice. It's like minus 166 or something like that. But the receiving yards to me is a very, very, very doable thing, especially with how bad Philly's defensive backfield is. I know Baker's a little banged up right now, but even so, Chris Godwin's the go-to guy for either quarterback, either him or Trask. So I'm rolling with Chris Godwin over 56.5 receiving yards. And I'm going to go Devontae Smith over 5.5 catches. They don't have a lineup for A.J. Brown right now, which means he may or may not play. And if he does, if A.J. Brown does not play, Devontae Smith will get all the targets, and he's such a good player. He's very, 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 very good. And I don't trust Tampa Bay's corners really at all either. I mean, both these teams' defenses the corners are lackluster at best. And they're going to have to throw. So Tampa Bay's run defense is very good. I was considering taking Jalen's rushing number, but the fact is that Devontae Smith, he's going to get his catches. So I'm rolling Devontae Smith here for 5.5 catches in this game. Now, we might be posting a parlay or two on my Twitter. My Twitter is linked in the description below. And we do have 3 other members only plays in the NFL today, 2 of which are best bets. You can get to zdmbets.com/picks. We'll have in the comments below. But a quick recap: what we have, we have for the free side of things, under 38.5 in Pittsburgh Buffalo. Kincaid over 3.5 catches. Deontay Johnson over 3.5 catches. Chris Godwin over 56.5 receiving yards, and Devontae Smith over 5.5 catches. So let's go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow. Make sure y'all check those other videos.